Hey guys, if you're doing a buy before you sell program, and I'll include a couple of things in, as a matter of fact, I'll just put the guidelines in the link at the top of this video, or maybe in the comments section below, probably better off, but nonetheless, if you're using the Home Light Buy Before You Sell program and any lender says they can do this, that isn't necessarily true. We have had a few people that have been fighting us a little bit on it, but I've got a way to put this into the system that is going to make this a lot easier for you. So I would encourage you to consider this. When you put it in, it is not proceeds from a sale. That'll jack things up. So you set it up originally as contingent upon the sale. Now you want to do a home light deal. It's going to be secured borrowed funds. And it's secured against the principal residence that they're leaving. So what that does is you've got your current residence here, and whatever this total is, you're going to change proposed usage to investment because you want this to show up. And then you're going to have whatever the current market value is. I created a little Excel spreadsheet that basically says, all right, if you got proceeds from the sale, here's your current address, you're going to list it at 600. I ask them what the realtors are going to charge for it and throw this right in here. Title fees, different states are different as what the seller's going to cover, and then you've got whatever their mortgage balance is. So it shows that the estimated proceeds, if they sell for 600 grand and they're getting a 5.6% listing fee, is going to be about 314. However, in the buy before you sell program, they're going to give them 75% of whatever that CMA is. So that's going to be 450, and then there's going to be a mortgage balance here of $250,000. So that's going to give them a line of credit or equity of the $200,000. Now, one of the things that they have changed a little bit is they don't actually give you 200 grand. Essentially what they do is they give you the 200, but they back out their $14,000 fee on there. So it's going to end up being whatever that is, 200 minus the 2.4%. They're going to get about 185 grand. So on here, I'm going to go in, and we've got the mortgages tied to the property, but we're also going to have to add some. So on the secured borrowed funds, it isn't 200, it's $185,000. We've got that here. Then you're adding the liability of whatever this is. It's a bridge loan. It's going to go against the current property. It is whatever. Other and second lien position, 200,000. And the monthly payment is 0 because I think I got to put $1 or something like that. And then I'm going to hit omitted and go buy before you sell, right? That's what's happening on this one. And I hit save and I'm done. So I've got the liens against it, and it's against this property, but it's omitted because I've got the program. Same thing here on this mortgage. It is omitted, and the reason is because it's a buy before you sell. And then oftentimes I actually put the guideline right in this here, even though it doesn't necessarily matter. But this is it, Fannie Mae guidelines on other things owed. And it's worth going down here and put Fannie Mae will not require, and exactly what this guideline is, right? Because they don't get it. Oh, and I guess I don't have enough room for the whole thing here. If the qualified is provided, blah, 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 and we've got this in here. Either way, we've got the disclosure here. So then you hit save. So what this has done is I've said, look, I don't need to hit them for the mortgage. It's been omitted, and so has the second mortgage loan, which is the buy before you sell funds, because I've given them their down payment over here, and these are omitted simply because we've got the guideline that I've also provided to them that says, right here, it's B3-606, qualifying impact on other real estate. Sure, it's a decade old, but the bottom line is it says that Fannie Mae will not require the current principal residence's PITIA to be used as long as there's a fully executed sales contract for the current residence and confirmation that financing contingencies have been cleared. That's done. That's why I included there. I also throw that up here in the notes section, just so we've got it here as well, because I want to make sure whoever my processor is knows exactly where we're going with this and how we got to it and why. But what I've done that's created issues in the past is I qualified them contingent upon the sale, and I have this listed as net proceeds, and it just, their heads explode when I say no, it's secured borrowed funds. So you want to put it in correctly day one and then omit them here, then run your findings. Freddie Mac's got the same thing as far as something on their side, but Fannie seems to be doing the majority of them. I think the Freddie Mac guideline, I don't think it's changed. If you need them, Home Light can provide them to you. Yeah, they changed where it goes through the same thing on DTI. But nonetheless, provide the guideline, call the account executive, say, here's what I'm doing, here's how I've put it together. It's secured borrowed funds against the property, and it's omitted. That's how you get these things to go through without any issues. And then you want to make sure that you're quoting the actual guideline in here, because then you can get whoever it is to go directly to B3-606 and show them why this is going to work. Then you don't have to fight with them every step of the day, which I've had to do before on the conditional approval, prior to docs, prior to funding, whatever else. They keep coming back with prior to clear to close. It's like they keep pushing it off to the next level because somebody doesn't understand. When you want to get them to understand it right out of the gate, this should do that for you. So hopefully that helps. That's all I got. All right, good luck.